However, more importantly tonight, I have come here to formally announce that I am a candidate for the United States Senate representing the great state of Maryland. Let me take a moment, let me share a moment to tell you what has brought me to this place and how I got here. 4 months ago on the Larry Young morning show in the place where I was born, Baltimore City. Come on, they are in the house, Baltimore City, the place of my birth. I embarked upon an exploratory committee and I toured this great state of ours to listen to our citizens and neighbors and friends to discover whether or not you agreed with my vision for this state and for our country. I went with this one simple message. I believe that we as a nation need to reclaim the dream of America and to give a voice to the voiceless. We have traveled from one corner of this state to the other, from the Eastern Shore to Western Maryland, from Baltimore to Brandywine. And what we have discovered is the truth of this great state. While ours is a diverse Maryland, we are one Maryland. Our citizens share the same hopes, we share the same dreams, we share the same desires. And we know this as we share it for our communities and our neighbors and our counties and this country. We have all learned that while we all love this country and we love this great state of Maryland, we all agree that we are headed in the wrong direction. We all know the dream of America. We know we need to reclaim the dream of America, and we need to reclaim the purpose of America. It is not her dream for the unemployment rate in this country and in this nation to be at 9%. It is not her dream for unemployment to be at 17% among African Americans. It is not her dream for the high unemployment numbers among our minority youth to be even at a staggering 47.5% among African American and minority youth. This is absolutely wrong. We as a nation, we realize that when one of us suffers, all of us, we suffer. It is not her dream for the African American unemployment rate in urban cities such as Baltimore to be at 30% for African Americans and 50% for African American males. Would you agree with me? This is not the dream of America. It is not her dream for our neighbors in Somerset and Dorchester and our Eastern Shore counties to have double-digit unemployment rates. It is not her dream for Montgomery and Western counties to have long unemployment lines. I'm here to tell you tonight, we need to reclaim America's dream. We need to rebuild America. We need to give a voice to the voiceless. For too long, our economy has been built on bubbles and gimmicks and the Wall Street fiasco, the tech bubble, the real estate bubble. We have drifted far away from those things that made our nation once a great economy. We manufacture nothing, we fix nothing, and we service everything overseas. In the next week or so, I will unveil the details for my jobs plan. I will focus on rebuilding our infrastructure. I will focus on bringing high-tech jobs back to America. I will focus on revitalizing our economy and no more focusing on bubbles and gimmicks. We can talk about this, but the truth of the matter is, none of this can be done if we do not educate our youth. Come on, if we do not prepare them for the 21st century. We need to reclaim America's dream for them. It is not the dream of America. Hear me well. For Prince George's County to have almost a 50% dropout rate. and Baltimore City to have up to a 70% dropout rate. It is not her dream to have our children go from pre-K to the 12th grade and receive in return a certificate of completion, a piece of paper that I call a certificate to nowhere, which does not even allow them to enter the military or get a GED or go on to community college. Don't you agree that something is wrong with that? These children are all a part of the voiceless in America. Children who will end up belonging to a permanent underclass. That's not America's dream. Let's be clear. These are the results of mandates that have come down from the federal government. And I have not heard my friend, the incumbent senator, who has been in one office or another for almost 50 years, I have not heard him say one word about this. So I say to him and to any other do-nothing colleague, if you're not a part of the solution, you're part of the problem. We need to reclaim America's dream. Do you agree? Her dream, her purpose, to give a voice to the voiceless. Hear me well. It is not the dream of America for our veterans to return home after fighting a senseless, ill-conceived war, only to find out that they have no jobs and their homes have been foreclosed on. That's not the American dream. It's not the American dream for them to have to deal with the bureaucracy of a broken Veterans Administration that can take up to a year to respond to their needs. I'm here to say, God bless our veterans, and America must do better. These are the voices of America, and I hear nothing. Hear me well. It is not the dream of America for her citizens to receive loans that were unfair to them. And now much of America is in foreclosure. It is not the dream of America for those who are voiceless, and I hear nothing of substance from my opponent that addresses these problems. And whatever he says he is doing, if it's not bringing about results, then it is irrelevant. It is fluff and regular do nothing, title only, legislative nothing. And those days are gone.